Here's what you need to know about the City of Calgary's property tax assessment. Lots of misunderstanding about what that number means, and a lot of unhappy people feeling like they're paying way too much in taxes, which you very likely are. So here's what you need to know. If you go onto the City of Calgary's website, they will tell you word for word your assessment reflects the market value of your house and what it would have likely sold for on the open market last year. That is wrong. It's not as black and white as that, but they make the wording there because they don't want people to dispute their taxes. But you can. You have until March 21st to appeal your assessment. And I'll talk you through how to do that. But first, what I need you to understand is that your property tax assessment does not reflect the market value of your property because it is not a fine, detailed look into what your home has to offer. The market value of your property is what a buyer is willing to pay on the current market. When they do your assessment, they do what's called a mass appraisal system. They look at the last year's sales data ending in July. They take homes of similar size in the same community and they bunch them all together and come up with the price based on that. Doesn't take into consideration renovations, specific lot features, walkouts versus no walkout basements, the things that make your house stand out compared to others or other homes stand out compared to yours. Nothing in fine detail. It's just putting you in the bucket with a bunch of other houses of similar size. So how could that possibly reflect the market value of your house? Makes no sense. Even last year, and if you were to fast forward a couple years ago, think about in 2022 when somebody's assessment was 500,000 and their neighbor sold their house for 700,000. The same logic applies now as it did then. That is what a buyer was willing to pay on the market because of recent sales data and demand in the market, not what the tax assessment said. So we can't look at that, and it's not the market value. Just scratch that. So here's what you can do. Like I said, March 21st, you have to appeal this. But what you're going to need is proof to support your case, which means you're going to need sales data from last year when they bunch this in together. And then you're going to need photos to compare your house to those. But you're also going to need somebody who's able to put a dollar value on the differences and features and renovations on a house. And that's where I will come in. I will do a full market analysis for you. And it's one of my favorite things to do is come up with numbers and the market value of a property on a house. So if you want to appeal and you want to save more money on taxes, reach out to me and let's start that process together.